Hello, my name is Abe and welcome back to Enter the Gungeon as the... Does that say convict? You know what, even if it didn't, I would do it anyways because I feel like I need a bit of a warm-up run today. Not that I'm feeling particularly sluggish. In fact, for some reason I'm feeling a little bit on point today, although I will say that I have absolutely nothing to talk about. Nothing's been going on in my life, you know. I need to go to the grocery store, but I haven't done it yet. I'm out of food in my pantry. I need to go get like bread, milk, cheese, all that kind of stuff. But for right now, I'm just like, hey, I guess I'm just gonna play a warm-up run of Gungeon and warm up my day, warm up my vocal cords with what is probably the game that I am the best at of all the games that I play, probably. I'm not gonna say I'm the best at, like, I'm pretty good at tic-tac-toe, but I'm not like the best at tic-tac-toe. I can handle a little bit of warm-up Gungeon run. Snail Gun Onion says, did you die? I have not died on this deathless save file. I did realize something the other day though. You know, I can actually look up the number. Episode 851 that goes up on YouTube, it went up like yesterday. Apparently I was playing on the wrong save file and didn't notice. So, I didn't die. So it's not like it doesn't count or anything like that, but I'm pretty sure I didn't find any shambling rounds, let's say. But I've never died yet on this save file since I have begun playing through the game again. Not like I die that often anyways, but the one thing that I would not do on this save file is play a BCDD20T at least again until we actually finish up the challenge here. But the only thing left to do on this save file is all of the annoying garbage. I have to find like 16 more shambling rounds, the totem pole enemies, and they are just few and far between, let's say. This freaking, oh my god, 4 ammo drops in the first floor, are you kidding me? We're gonna find, excuse me, we're gonna find out that it's gonna take another like 80 runs in order to complete this damn objective. And then we have another hunting quest afterwards, so, you know, congratulations, you're gonna get more Gungeon. Oh my god. Anastasia, welcome to the stream, how's it going? And Edgelord, welcome as well. But otherwise, I'm having a good time playing Gungeon still, and I'm having a good day today. Not really doing that much, haven't done anything, have nothing to talk about. About the only thing that I can talk about is there a new Lord of the Rings based television series on like Amazon or Netflix or something? I thought I remember seeing my my housemate watch a little bit of that just today, in fact, downstairs, and I didn't realize that there was going to be a television or made for streaming services series regarding Lord of the Rings nonsense. And then for some reason, when I was talking to my friends, we got to talking about D&D, and I had a thought. I know this is a very weird tangent, I'll get there. Wouldn't it be weird, like how different would XCOM be if you had, like, roll for initiative? If every single one of your units you had to take the turns in the specific order? That would be miserable. But I guess that's why it's XCOM and not, you know, D&D-com. Why is there not a D&D XCOM like? I guess there is, it's Baldur's Gate, right? You know, it's just the general rules in it's Baldur's Gate 3, right? Isn't there gonna be a Baldur's Gate 3 that comes out at some point within the next like couple of years? I know Mud was playing a lot of that. Whatever happened to that game? Is it still in development? Is it coming out? I don't know. Rings of Power is the name of the show, says Segus Jr., no clue if it's good or not. It's one of those things where if you know me, you know that I'm probably not going to watch it anyways, because I just don't watch a lot of television. But also, I have to think, why are they just reusing the same characters and the same stories over and over and over again? It's supposed to be like a prequel, I think, set in the Middle Earth universe, but it's the same characters that have already been in the movies and everything, and in the books. Like, we all know who these people are. We know that they're not going to be in trouble. We know that they're not going to die or anything like that. I feel like they're just running out of ideas. Or they're just rehashing the same stuff over and over again. It's the same, it's prequelitis, you know? The same thing is happening with the, you know, Star Wars. The same characters and the same types of stories over and over again. Insert season finale reveal. It's Luke Skywalker! Like, come on. The guy should be dead. He's gonna die IRL. What's gonna happen with their, you know, franchise? When freaking Mark Hamill bites the dust, who are they gonna bring back? It's Darth Vader! Instead, why don't I just play another run of Enter the Gungeon? This is top, you know, we're gonna top episode 900 soon. It's not like I actually have like a written script or anything like that. I don't have to pay any actors, unless I'm acting. You never know. Maybe I'm not actually Abe in real life. It'll ruin the magic that you've built up in your head about who I am. That's because I'm secretly Mark Hamill! Luke Skywalker, everybody. Don't shoot me. Connie says Leia got CGI'd after Carrie Fisher died. Were they like in the middle of filming one of their shows or something like that? And like they had to finish it and she wasn't available, so they CGI'd her into it. Didn't that happen in one of the Joker films? One of the Batman movies, they were like nearly done with the production, but one of the like the lead actor who was playing the Joker died, and they had to finish it using his like previous lines that he had recorded and whatnot. The names might escape me, but the situation is something that I vaguely remember. Yeah, I think I remember that happening. They had to finish Joker using just like the scraps of the footage from the actor because they couldn't actually finish it. Because he freaking died. It'd be sad to be like, oops, Mark Hamill or Carrie Fisher or something. Well, first of all, it wouldn't be because you get a lot of money. But second of all, like they would own your image after you die. Like you would not own yourself. Although that's probably like in the contracts somewhere. We own you, Mark Hamill. You're gonna be Skywalker forever. And he's like, no! They own who I am. I just want to die. Heath Ledger says XZZ2. That sounds correct, yes. He passed after filming? I'm pretty sure I remember the story being that they had to finish it after he had died. Maybe what I'm thinking of though is that they had to do like some retakes of shots and they had to do it without him or something like that. But I'm pretty sure it was an issue with the development process of the film that they didn't have access to him when they needed him. Like, what I should say is principal photography finished, but they had to do some touch-ups and they didn't have him available. Something like that. Just be like Harrison Ford and kill your character off. You gotta wonder if he wanted to do that specifically because they wanted him back for another Indiana Jones film. Wait, isn't there gonna be an Indiana Jones movie coming out soon? Indiana Jones 4, because we don't talk about the Crystal Skull. Indiana Jones proper, not aliens this time. Whatever happened to that film? Is it still in development? Yo, get out of here. I just remember hearing a lot about it, but then not hearing about it up to release point. I'm surprised Harrison Ford isn't retired already, says Connie. I mean, he's probably getting paid more now than he did then. He's freaking Harrison Ford. He can demand the big bucks. With age comes experience and also the ability to ask for a bigger paycheck. They can't exactly make an Indiana Jones movie without him, so if they want to continue the franchise, they gotta pay whatever he wants. This is like prime time acting territory for you. I'd be surprised if he actually did retire. Although you gotta hand it for the people who do retire, like, Honey, I Shrunk the Kids guy, whose wife passed away and then he retired from acting so that he could look after his kids. What a sport. What a sport. Sport, 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 sport. What the heck says I'm still waiting for Tron 2? There's a Tron 1? Blah. Blobulord, blah. Rick Moranis, yeah, that guy. AKA the guy who always played the nerd in any film. But he played a good nerd. He played a good nerd. Loved him in Ghostbusters. Busta makes me feel good. At some point, shouldn't Harrison Ford have enough money? I mean, that's a good, like, in theory question, but in reality, you can ask that question of many people. At least Harrison Ford isn't, you know, like, ruining the planet. Tron Legacy. I never did watch that film. Do we really need a legacy for Tron, though? The computer died at the end of the film, I think. Light gun. I have taken too much damage on this run. You know, insert Lasai here. Not gonna be a freaking flawless run, but that's okay. Alright. Refill the ammo. I don't really want to gun munch anything. But I am gonna buy the key and I am gonna go grab... Oh, the crest is not behind a locked door. Never mind. We're gonna hold on to this key. And I'll take double vision. I'll take it over the Molotov. Let's get out of here. Connie says, I love how indifferent Blobulord looks. In the boss intro card, he is kind of just like, what are you doing here? You jerk? He's just like a little peeved. Don't some actors hate to play stereotypical roles, says Fire Hydrant? I'd imagine so. I know that that's a legitimate problem for some actors who get typecasted in specific roles. Like, they can't get out of the role and they kind of have to play those characters. I would imagine the same thing would happen to someone like Rick Moranis, you know? Specifically him, if he plays a lot of kind of nerdy, geeky characters in films, that's kind of what his role is gonna be. I don't have the money, and we're not gonna get the money. Which isn't to say that he doesn't play it well, or even that he doesn't like to do it. Maybe he likes the roles, but certain people do get typecasted in certain positions. I don't really need the ammo for anything, so. It'd be like, I mean, can a streamer be typecasted? Can I be typecasted into being Gungeon guy and then never be able to play anything else as a result? It can happen to you. Typecasting is a real problem. It could happen to you too. Like I'll wanna get into playing like PlayerUnknown Battlegrounds in 2022. People will come into the channel and be like, are you gonna play any more Gungeon today? Did I miss the Gungeon? Which is not to, I'm not making fun of people who do that because you like Gungeon. I'm just making fun of the scenario. I love the views. I love the people. Please stay. Don't leave me. Hey JMC, welcome. How you doing? Thanks for the raid. Blue Eyes, yes. As well. Did you have a fun Gungeon run yourself? Krako, hello. Then stuff like, you aren't the same pop up. You've changed, man! You used to be a Gungeon guy. What happened to you? I used to watch your stuff when you were cool and funny. You used to be good to watch. Now you just talk about your microphone settings all the time. You used to be in it for the music, man. What happened? James, he says, Gungeon chance bullets. I had a Gungeon run the other day. It was Gungeon plus that weird oil synergy that made oil appear randomly, and I'm like, where's this oil coming from? Does coolness affect if enemies turn into chickens or not? I don't think so. I think that surprisingly coolness does not affect proc of activations much, except for crit. It does affect the crit, but only from the crit gun, not from the crit bullet passive item. My lord. It's just a scary room to hear all of these things start going off. Bzzz. The new microphone arc has been something, says Connie. I still adjust it on occasion, but not much. Not much these days. All right. Let's do this Hexaghost. Hexaghost with the most. No, you would definitely be a awakened one. Well, we're not going to be breaking many segments of Amoconda, even though we're going to be breaking a few, but he's dead anyways. Segus Jr. says, as I understand it, that's actually a huge problem for YouTubers, especially people wanting to go from videos on a single game to a variety. I mean, I can even tell you, from my own perspective that it takes a bit of an effort, and it's a bit annoying at times. I put up a video and it's like, hey, I'm gonna be playing some XCOM 2, and then like the freaking Gungeon runs are still getting, 10 times the views, and it's like, come on everybody, it's episode 800, I put up other videos. If you're watching on YouTube right now, pause this video, go check out the recent XCOM playlist, go to episode 1, it's freaking Albert Wesker and the Xenomorph fighting Advent aliens that are invading Earth, okay? It's a lot of fun. I like XCOM. Go check out the FTL. Yes, the multiverse run from the other day, it was recorded in freaking last October, like 11 months ago, okay? But I've been thinking about it. You want some FTL? I'll play FTL if you want. Just let me know in the comments below. Like and subscribe, ring that bell. Ugh. Wait a minute. Do it, or the Shella Boy gets it. I'm warning you. I'm fed up with this Gungeon nonsense. That threat doesn't actually work right now, though, because there's no There's no cell creep. Alien versus Predator, more like Alien feature Predator. I was thinking about it the other day. There actually is an Alien vs. Predator set in a snowy landscape, and it's an Alien or Predator film set in a snowy landscape, and it is Aliens vs. Predator, the first one. Isn't that set up in, like, the freaking, Arctic? We have found an ancient pyramid buried under the ice. Pretty sure that's the case. Vague recollection of that from the one time I watched that movie, like, I don't know, 10 years ago? When was Alien? No, Alien versus Predator, that was longer ago, right? Alien versus Predator film from 2004? My God, it's a 18-year-old movie. Oh my God, Lord. Did not age well, let's just say that. All right, you know what? I'll take the key. Let's get out of here. Fire Hydrant says, Gungeon videos are the perfect amount of time to snuggle in bed and watch like 80% and then pass out. Well, alright, that's fair. I do the same thing. If it takes you more than 45 minutes to fall asleep, though, please talk to your doctor. Also, you're now aware that you're trying to sleep. Sleep! Sleep! You're also now aware of your own breathing. Breathe! Breathe! I get a weird perverse enjoyment knowing that there's actually going to be some people out there trying to sleep, and now they're kind of like either A, annoyed, or B, chuckling slightly, like, oh, that guy. He knows what he's doing, and it's funny. I hope anyways. It's funny to me. That's all that really matters. I don't care if you find it amusing as well, as long as I'm laughing. Connie says, I prefer the route of staying awake for 48 hours straight and then just shutting down. That is a terrible idea. Please don't do that. If there's something that stops someone with ADHD from sleeping, it's being aware that they're trying to sleep, says Edgelord. If you're having problems sleeping, just go down to your local pharmacy, wink wink, go pick something up. That'll knock you right out. No, just hit it. Yeah, there we go. Not a mimic. It'd be funny if this was a mimic brother Albern. Oh my God. And like his face open, like from ear to ear, his face just like splits in half, opens up, and there's just like teeth and jaws. Wants to eat you. Oh my Lord. That would be scary as heck. Quark says Benadryl? Benadryl used to be fine for me, and it used to not knock me out, but lately when I've been taking it, I haven't taken it in a while because allergies have not been a big problem. It was like early and late summer, but the middle of summer is fine for me. But lately Benadryl has been kind of knocking me out. I hate it because I just want to stop sneezing, not go to bed. Connie says, thank God I've been blessed with the ability to sleep pretty much everywhere. I had a friend like this who would be able to sleep anywhere, anytime, doing anything. I think they were actually narcoleptic. We would be watching a movie in the movie theater or at home. They would fall asleep. We would be having a conversation, eating dinner. They would just fall asleep. I'm pretty sure they were actually just narcoleptic. That or they just had a great ability to not care about what was going on around them and falling asleep. Kraka says, recently I did Boss Rush and got Rubinstein's Monster. Well, congratulations. If there was a sign on the wall that said it has been this many days since we've picked up Rubinstein's Monster, it would be at 9, 9, 9. Because I'm pretty sure I haven't done it on this freaking save file. And I definitely have, well, I definitely have not done it on the save file. I might not have done it in this current YouTube playlist. Like, I don't know if I've done it in the past 800 runs. I think we've become Cormorant more times than we have actually gotten the Rubinstein's Monster synergy. And I think that's actually the truth. I think I have become Cormorant more than I have Rubinstein Monstered myself. Yeah, sure. A little light on HP, but, you know, as long as we just don't get hit, we'll be fine. Gotta remember, though, I have no blanks. Also, my guns are not necessarily the strongest for the situation. But hey, I've got a Shella Boy helping me out. Oh, that's unfortunate. Almost had the dodge backwards. God, this guy is just so tanky. I should have rolled against the red circle sooner. There's no reason to delay as long as I did. There we go. Oh, hey, look. The only synergy gun you ever get. Oh, look, an unnecessary Molotov. Probably the active item we have. Special reserve. You know what? I mean, it's not bad. It's not what I wanted, but I'll take it. Edgelord says, hey, Abe, since you mentioned D&D, do you play? Not really. You know, it's like Magic the Gathering. Sure, I have experience with some of the gameplay and mechanics. I've probably played it a couple of times in the past, but even though I know what it's about and I know how it works, I know the mechanics of it, I don't really play it. If you sit me down with a deck of cards and say play Magic, well, as long as it's not, you know, aces to kings, I could play Magic. I wouldn't be good at it. I wouldn't know what I was doing, but I could play it. Same thing with D&D. If you sit me down with a character sheet, I'd be able to survive, maybe, but I wouldn't be able to come up with nonsense off the top of my head as easily as other people do. Let's go down. I really wish I could hold on to this freaking crossbow, but that's okay. Agricrisia says, recently I fell asleep during a flight and woke up when the airplane landed. You see, that's the perfect scenario, but that will never happen for me. For everyone who can sleep easily, I am going to be the opposite. I am going to never be able to fall asleep. I usually have a pretty hard time falling asleep, which is why sometimes I require assistance in that regard. Siga says, I have sleep apnea, so up until recently I've been physically incapable of falling asleep. Well, hopefully you are sleeping better now. Cork says, but Abe, do you enjoy playing Gungeon, Gungeon, Magic the Gathering, or D&D? I'm not commenting one way or another. I'm just saying as far as like, you know, frequency and desire goes. I don't exactly play a lot of D&D or Magic the Gathering. I also don't have anyone to play Magic the Gathering with, but I also don't have cards because I don't want to just buy cards every day. If you want a fun card game that's 2 players, freaking Netrunner. If that's the game that I'm thinking of, it's actually a lot of fun to play. I need to play more board games with people. I used to have a dude I would play. Oh, I have no guns. Damn it. I used to play board games with a friend of mine, then they moved. We had some good stuff, good times. It's been a while since I've played any good Tosh Kalar. Any fans of Tosh Kalar out there? Board game live stream. I've done that a couple of times, playing Tabletop Simulator, playing games with people. I guess we could always just play some if we want. If anyone wants to play some Madness at House on the Hill or whatever the hell it's called. Quarks' Munchkin. Munchkin's a classic. Secret room, you can tell because of the wall. You see, pillar, approximately 1 secret room wall width apart. Oh right, mimics. Just gonna wait here for a minute. Sorry. Green fires forever, so all we gotta do is wait. You know, let's get up here and, oh, okay. Yeah, that works. Yeah, that works. 2 hazmat suits, extra protected. Although they say you shouldn't wear 2, you know, rubber suits. Not that I've ever done that or anything, but that's what they say, or so I heard. You wear 2 rubber suits, they're going to rub against each other and break. Anyways, yeah, Munchkin is a classic. There's a lot more fun card games and board games. Which is not to say that Munchkin isn't fun, but Munchkin has the problem of it's easy to gang up on someone, and it's easy to just be like, nah, I'm ready for the game to be over. I'm not gonna stop you from winning. Why stand there? It's like every time I fire the Molotov launcher, it's giving me a transformation because it's 60 ammo and one bullet in the clip. Is the Heck Blaster ever good to use? Yeah, Heck Blaster is totally fine. There's nothing wrong with the Heck Blaster. I just like seeing my bullets, I guess. Heck Blaster is actually pretty decent. You never have to reload it, so you can just keep holding down the fire button forever. Its damage is okay. It can de-transmogrify enemies, or rather de-jam the enemies, make them easier versions of themselves. Not bad. What's the synergy for it? For, Heck Blaster? Well, it's got a couple. One of them makes it regenerate ammo very slowly, but it's like 1 bullet every 2 seconds, so it's not like a meaningful amount of regen. Oop, wrong way. And lots of transmogrification. It's because the gun has so little ammo that the game makes random things happen more frequently for that weapon. These bullets. Why is that not the name of the item? These bullets. You ready for these bullets? Oh, I got him. Oh, I didn't light him on fire though. Maybe that'll work. Nope. Should have tried to light him on fire a little bit, with a little bit more effort, because we could have gotten a lot of passive damage done. A little panicky dodge roll there. I love the fire synergy that we have, just because you don't burn yourself. Oh right, mimics. I completely forgot that we would actually be getting mimic pedestals. Get the banana, we get the laser rifle. Unfortunately, I don't think we have any weapons for the damn shrine. We've deposited 0 guns. Are you kidding me? Yeah, okay. Well. Whole well. You know, we got the key. Let's not forget this. Is the Heck Blaster ever good to use? Segus Jr. says, Cursed Dragon. You know, I guess if you are trying to, you know, give yourself a better shot at winning against jammed bosses, it's good. Oh, right. the double hazmat suit. There we go. We had Little Bomber. I could have just used that. Sorry, chat. Sorry. I forgot. I completely forgot. Dude. Yo, so many chickens. Up. Can you imagine the guy who finds the statue for the first time and then puts like 4 guns on it? No, it'll be like, there will be a guy who finds the shrine, doesn't know what it does, has like 5 of the weapons, and doesn't put any of them on the shrine. That's what's gonna happen, and I'll be pissed. I'll be angry just because that they exist, that they don't know what they have done. That they don't know. They could have had it all. They could have had everything. They could have had it all. Dude, I'm not gonna switch away from this gun. It one-shots everything, just due to turning them into chickens. Brrr! Devolve that joker. Turn him into a chicken. It's like the strongest gun I've ever seen. Okay, ammo up. ammo for the light gun, I guess. But we'll roll Hexagon into the fight. AJD, welcome. How's it going? Good luck on the run. I think we're pretty much set. We've got pretty good weapons and damage. I just gotta stop accidentally jumping into pits and whatnot myself. Hazmat suit, immune to poison. I missed the dodge while I was trying to disarm the rat trap. Which you can do. I have a hard time doing it in combat against the rat. Is there any more rat traps I can test on or I can practice on? The answer is no. All right, well. And Ligmazed. Ligmazed. Hello, welcome as well. How you doing? Do we get an intro card for the boss? Nope. I'm always surprised by how much damage the membrane does, especially if the enemy doesn't move and is big. Whoops. There we go. Remember, you're immune to fire. I forgot until just now again. If only there was a Metal Gear intro card. Someone should make it. Make it and mod it in. AJD says, I tried for so long to beat a run of this game, I just never could. And now you're watching a guy who's played thousands of hours of Enter the Gungeon to a deathless save file. I mean, I'm the same way with a lot of games. I'm like, how do you win this many runs in a row? How do you get this many lost streaks? It'll never be weird going from Metal... It'll never not be weird going from Metal Gear to Punch-Out, says Connie. You're weird. Okay, we found one of the Rubinstein guns. Can we get the other one? Did you play Dead Cells? Are you asking me? The answer is absolutely yes. Yo, we picked up the owl. Did we not have the owl on the last run? Just goes to show you that maybe the rat fight ignores the differentiator. Oh, and we've got the laser rifle synergy. I'm so happy. I'm so happy. Starburst fire. It's just it just shoots. It shoots a lot. I love it. This is not the right gun. Wait, did we not? Wait, we have the hexagon synergy too. Was that not the last run where I killed the boss swapping away from the hexagon and now we have the whole synergy again? Hey, I know we kind of had a deal going, but honestly, there's just too many chests in here. Gungeon Mimic Union spread a bit too thin at the moment, lots of irons in the fire, and frankly, the chest in here just aren't up to code, can't deal with them. How about a Twitch emote where half of the emote is the left side of the chest and half the emote's the right side of the chest, and it's just nom nom nom. Someone make that happen, please. Before I have to figure it out myself and fail in the process. That doesn't matter what we take it for, let's be honest. Although I should have probably knocked this jerk into the pit first. You know, I have plenty of garbage guns. Get in there. Make it 2 GIF emotes and it'll work beautifully. That's what I'm thinking. And then you can put whatever you want in the middle of the chest. Googly Eye Mimic is definitely emote worthy. I mean, depending on what they're allowing at the time, you could always just put googly eyes on whatever emote you want if that's enabled, right? I don't know how that system works. I've never used it myself. Sorry, Twitch. If only I knew how to do art stuff. Anytime I try, I've always got to look it up. Like, how to import image into Premiere? How to import image sequence in After Effects? How do make GIF? Oops. How is Babby formed? Who was phone? Wait, why do you have 3 active items? I mean, I could answer that question, but I think the answer is pretty obvious. It's because I have 3 active items. A 1, a 2, a 3. Count 3. We had several active items on this run that we just had to say no to as well. We didn't have the capacity to hold them, but now we do. Ah! I love this synergy because it's exactly what I want, which is just a lot of bullets. He has the rat sack, gives extra item slots, says disposable account. Your sack gives extra item slots. Ha ha ha! Oh, baby. Got him. Freaking got him! Thank you, Hooter. He certainly does love hootin'. Hootin' and hollerin'. Right. Every time I walk into the chest room and I forget what's going on. Sniper woof! We got a woofer over here. Hey, we got a woofer over here! And that's just HP, and HP shotgun. Well, it's a whole lot of nothing. Beautiful. Whole lot of nothing I'm interested in anyways. This is gonna be the cell creep. SFX barely keeping up with the Emperor. Brrr. Yo, Buzzkill is pretty good, but do we have any Buzzkill synergies? Do we have the Electro Bolts active? This is a to be blunt situation, but I just don't remember what the synergy is. Man, if only I could duct tape both of these guns together, or dual wield them. Now that would be a cool... How about an active item? An active item that if you use it, you can dual wield 2 guns temporarily, any 2 guns. Would that pique anybody's interest? Because I would love to dual wield the Emperor and the laser cannon right now. And by laser cannon, I mean laser rifle. What if you duct tape the Emperor and laser rifle? Well, you would definitely lose. Well, I think you would lose the ability to auto fire. I don't know. It's a weird edge case. Wow, no machine pistol synergy. That's interesting. Well, let's grab some ammo. Ugh. Rattler, regular shotgun, Winchester, buzzkill. Really? I thought it would be like an electric item, but I admittedly never pay as much attention as I should whenever I pick up a synergy item like that. Still's pretty fun though, could just grab it. Let's see what you give me, mister. Table Tech Stun. So we have Table Tech Rage and Table Tech Stun. Just realized we don't need the junk because we have, we don't need 2 hazmat suits. Sell one of them. We have table mimic necklace teeth, so we know that we're always going to get the ability to get the junk out of our chests, junk out of our trunks. And right now I'm just selling guns that we're, let's be honest, never going to use. And with the cash, I am gonna buy a gun that I might use, the buzzkill. I think that's fun. It's fun enough anyways. All right, let's get out of here. Want this and this. Now I would absolutely love to find the Rubidyne on this floor. It's been so, I got stuck on the freaking barbecue. It's been such a long time since I've had it. Please, game. Please, please. Getting a lot of like random transmogrifications too, which is nice. You know what? I turned him into a chicken. Always be flipping those tables. The damage up is very much worth it. And it'll stun all the enemies. And the owl will stun enemies too randomly. This is a great run. Like, this is just a fantastic run from an item perspective. We've got a lot of great stuff. Now we have explosive rounds as well, which is just like a minor benefit, but a benefit nonetheless. You can't absorb my bullet, so you're dead. It's just a fun run, too. But I think that's mostly just because of the fact that we have like okay weapon synergies, in particular this one that I'm currently using, which I just have a lot of fun with it. I love being able to just click the button once and not have to like tap shoot it, not have to worry about not having to worry about how fast we're firing, because we're firing literally as fast as we possibly can. Okay, well, unfortunately, that weapon does suck. Hold the phone. Hold it up. Dueling laser and cursed bullets. I will buy cursed bullets, no problem. No question. Give me that damage. And if we want to, we could even go super deep into it and then just use Heck Blaster and then just have a massive damage bonus permanently. As long as the gun would have ammo, it would be able to unjam any enemy. Speaking of unjamming enemies. There's no like joke in there, it's just we unjammed him by killing him. Oh. It's like, where'd you go? He freaking died. Can I just say as well? Where's my shambling rounds at? It's been like 4 runs since I've seen 1 shambling round. I was only half joking when I said that it would take like 80 runs before we actually finish that damn hunting quest, but at this rate, it's actually gonna take longer than that. I'm finding nothing. Like, maybe we can find one when we go down to the bullet hell floor, but... You know, none on chamber 3, none on chamber 4, none on chamber 5. I guess they don't show up on chamber 5, I think, but... Where the heck's my, my heck stuff at? I forgot that we were dealing with Sir Jerk and his Sir Jerk child. Although our damage is pretty good. Damage is really good. Emperor and Dueling Laser got the job done on their own. Well, plus the damage bonus from cursed rounds. Let's get rid of that. How much ammo's left in this? 31? It's not even worth saving the ammo in it, so just dump the ammo. The, I don't know, these two? Yeah? It's the wrong gun. I guess we do have oiled cylinder, which is why I'm able to reload so damn fast. Oh, Jesus. Why are you so tanky? I know you're the canonical, like, final boss. But you're very tanky. What? I beg your pardon? You know what? Just freaking blanket. We're done with the fight. Get him, ducks. I missed one dodge? I had it too. I don't know why I missed it. A little late, I suppose. Oh. It's a good warm-up run, though. Definitely. Is there any ammo? No, this is a mine cutter, though. Can I buy it? Yeah, I'll buy it. As a good enough weapon for the last floor, I'll take it. It'll be mine cutter and dueling laser, I suppose. Mine cutter's another, like, fun weapon to use that's actually pretty okay. Not as fun as the burst fire laser rifle, though. Hello? Hoot, hoot! And if the game wants to give me like 5 ammo drops on this floor, go right ahead. You know, it's not chamber 1 and I'm not just using it to refill a freaking sawed-off shotgun. And you know what? I guess the reason why I'm feeling good about the damage here is probably, you know, let's not forget we do have the cursed bullets. Okay. I just realized something too. I've got to be extra careful because we could be creating jam chickens. I don't know why I only thought about that now, this far into the run, but I haven't seen any jam chickens yet, and I realized, wait a minute. They're my bullet hell nemesis. Can I also, like, make a small complaint, which is, how many lead maidens have we seen over the past, like, 5 runs? And how many... I see you. How many shambling rounds have we seen over the past 5 runs? I know they exist, but, like, please, where are they? This game really doesn't like showing me the shambling rounds right now. Please, please! Any one-shot potential this run? Oh, absolutely not. The way I tend to think about it is that getting one-shot potential requires extremely specific items and synergies, which we do not even come close to having on this run. I have a small damage upgrade. We would need a lot more than that. It is Dead Space Gun. I do love Dead Space Gun. The Mine Cutter is a very strange weapon in this game because it's good, but it's not like amazing, but it feels good to use. It feels like it's doing a good job. I guess that's because it kills things surprisingly quickly. Even if it doesn't have the ammo capacity to get you through a whole floor on its own. Did you just walk into a pit while stunned? The heck was that? Connie says, kinda wanna play the DS remake. When's that gonna be released? It's that and then, like, Project Callisto, which is the spiritual successor made by the same people who made it, which probably means it's just like one guy who was like the 3rd-tier artist. It's like, yes, I'm part of the original people who made Dead Space. What did you do in the game? You know those blinking light fixtures that that always like turn on and off when you walk into a room? Yeah, I programmed those. My God. This game is gonna be great. Truly, with minds like these, they can do anything. The possibilities are endless. The original crew back together again. You son of a bitch, I'm in. We gotta have the montage of them getting the crew back together to make a new video game. We're making a spiritual successor to Dead Space. You son of a bitch, I'm in. I'm the guy who animated the doors. I'm the one who scoured the free sound effect library to find that one sound effect. I know it's like, it's a nod, it's a bit of an Easter egg. I really hate how in the new, well, it's not new at this point, but in the Captain Pike Enterprise spin-off TV show that is actually not a TV show, it's on streaming services, they just have the same classic TNG sound effect for the door opening. It just sounds so out of place. You're telling me on a futuristic starship they want the doors opening to make that loud noise? We have quiet doors now. Maybe it's like a safety thing? What if you're deaf? Why not make it a light? I don't get it. I don't get the purpose of making those damn doors so freaking loud. It just sounds like bad hydraulics. No aliens sneaking into the ship. Look, if I know anything about the Star Trek universe, it's that it doesn't matter what you do, the aliens are getting into the ship regardless. Whether it's an alien virus or Ferengi trying to steal your ship. It's gonna happen. The door sound effect isn't gonna make it any easier to prevent against that. Is someone there? Who are you? How did you get in here? Or they could, you know, put locks on the doors. Always found that very interesting. There was like one episode of Star Trek where, like, you know, it's the classic, what would you do if you were in the Star Trek universe? They had people from, like, I don't know, the 1960s or whatever, trapped in cryogenic suspension and then launched into space. And then one guy kept calling Picard on the bridge, and he's like, you shouldn't be calling me that. Or you shouldn't be calling me on the bridge. Why not? I'm able to. The computer didn't stop me. But you shouldn't do it. It was very interesting. I forget exactly how it was phrased, but it was a very interesting line of, we don't have that type of thing password protected or coded off because people who work here understand that they shouldn't be doing that, so they don't do it. It's just, you just don't do it. It's rude. Or against the rules, you know, it doesn't have to be set in stone to such a degree. People know better in the future. But this asshole was like, Captain Picard, where's my sardines? This pizza has no sardines on it, Captain Picard. Picard? Picard out? Picard? I'm feeling weird right now. Obi Koopa, welcome. Always interesting when you come into a stream and hear the streamer talking about something, taking a hardline stance on something as random as future door noises. Hey, for those of you on YouTube, thank you very much for watching. And let me know what you think about future door noises in the comments below, and watch FTL. See you next time.